Hey guys, this is Himanshu, team leader of Team 16, and we are back with the second part of the video, which is e-waste, a bigger problem needs a bigger solution. In the last video, we have thrown light on few questions, and taking that questions further, we would like to present innovative and smarter ways to deal with these problems. So most of us use smartphones very frequently, isn't it? But have you ever thought what to do with these when they get outdated? I know most of your answers will be no. Actually, these smartphones become e-waste for the environment. And the interesting fact is that these e-waste produce many valuable substances like gold, silver and copper. Today, we are growing as the largest consumer country of electronics. And at the same time, we are generating a huge amount of e-waste. So let's come together and work towards the scientific disposal of e-waste so that the same waste can be reduced, reused and recycled to generate wealth without causing any harm to human or nature.
Currently, e-waste is considered to be the topmost waste concerns in sustainable production and consumption phenomenon. Urban mining of e-waste may support especially cities to reduce pressure on natural resources by resource recovery of metals, metal oxides and alloys, which will also reduce air and water pollutions from the leachates of the landfills. Among the extracted metals, nanometals are the most important due to their unique properties and worthiness. Different processes have been tried in laboratory setups, but effective engineering processes are required to extract metals, metal oxides and their alloys from the e-waste. The use of nanometals extracted from the e-waste can also promote their use in electrical and electronic equipments.
The second most important solution is to educate people about how important recycling is for e-waste. It can begin with setting an example, making a commitment on your own to take any electronic device you have that's no longer wanted or being used and bring it to a recycling firm rather than throwing it out with your regular trash. But then it's also important to be vocal about that with others, to note that out of concern for our environment, you adopted the practice of recycling each device.
Recycling. More consumers should get into the habit of taking their used electronics to an experienced recycling firm that can disassemble them, separating and categorizing the elements by material and then cleaning them mechanically for further sorting with advanced separation technologies. An experienced recycling firm like Great Lakes Electronic Corporation will meet the highest standards for how they recycle our e-waste and ensure that nothing of value within any device gets wasted. By doing so, they are also able to meet the highest demand for recycling metals from used electronics, which are then used to make new products.
Spreading awareness. It's important to spread that message to our family, friends, neighbors and co-workers. But it's also important to get that message to our future leaders, our children. You could start by asking your teacher if you could work on a project that have all kids in school bring in the old cell phones their parents no longer want, and teach the students how to collect the devices and get them to a recycling firm. And it isn't just a school to play a role here. Non-profit organizations, municipal governments, and businesses in the private sector can also get involved by hosting community events that promotes recycling and educating people about our e-waste challenge.
Proposed solutions to the problem of e-waste. Domestic legal framework to address these gaps in import of e-waste.
Need to address safe disposal of domestic waste.
Tie recycling in with take-back products.
The framework should address the issue of e-waste imports for reuse and recycling.
Attract investment in this sector.
Link up activities of informal sector with formal sector.
Provide for appropriate framework for processes.
Promote adequate ESM technologies for recycling.
Incorporate precautionary principles and polluter pays.
Insist on domestic processing.
Then make sure the company you select has the capacity to handle either type of e-scrap.
Promote recycling units to ease process and to encourage generators to have proper e-waste disposal.
Impart training to generations on e-waste handling.
Awareness program on recycling.
Fix duties and responsibilities to recyclers.
Tax incentives for scrap dealers.
Reward and reprimand schemes for performance and non-compliance of e-waste management.
E-waste policy and regulations need improvement. The policy shall address all issues ranging from production and trade to final disposal, including technology transfer for the recycling of electronic waste, clear regulatory instruments adequate to control both legal and illegal exports and imports of e-waste, and ensuring their environmentally sound management should be in place. There is also a need to address the loopholes in the prevailing legal framework to ensure that e-waste from the developed countries are not reaching the underdeveloped countries for disposal. The port and the custom authorities need to monitor these aspects. The regulations should prohibit the disposal of e-waste in municipal landfills and encourage owners and generators of e-waste to properly recycle the wastes. Manufacturers of product should be made financially, physically, and legally responsible for their products.
There are many startups which have taken the great initiative to work on this. Ecocentric, founded by Karan Thakur in January 2011. Ecocentric is an e-asset management startup with a strong belief in the 3 R's of sustainability, that is, reduce, reuse, and recycle. The startup undertakes a slew of activities: e-waste management, asset recovery, reverse logistics, data security and destruction, CSR initiatives, and refurbishment services. So far, Ecocentric has recycled about 2.5 lakh laptops, 2.5 lakh printers, 50,000 air conditioners, and about 2,000 printers at its facilities. Cerebra IT Technologies. Though initially founded as a firm catering to the hardware market, Cerebra IT Technologies eventually transformed to become an e-waste management startup. Cerebra assists corporates and other organizations decrease the production of waste at the source, as well as helps in reusing and recycling them later. The startup specializes in the socially responsible and environmentally safe disposal and dismantling of e-waste. All the waste sent to the company is 100% recycled into 3 main remnants: metals, glass, and plastic, without any further disposal in the landfill. And these are just few examples. There are many more from which we can.
Given proper awareness about managing e-waste will not only create employment for thousands of people, but also help us create a clean and healthy digital India. This will be a big step towards digital cleanliness. So with this, we would like to end our video here. Hope you all liked it. A huge thanks from all of our team members. We will be soon back with part 3rd of this video. Till then, do fill the Google form attached in the description box and give your review. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.